What's up, everybody? Welcome to the third episode of the Overall Podcast. I'm Cody.
What's up, guys? I'm Graham. Hope you guys enjoy it. Yo, so what was your weekend like?
My weekend, it's been busy but good. We got a cookout coming up. What is today? Tomorrow. So I've had to do a bunch of yard work, laying sod, etc. But I had a little bit of fun today. How about you, man?
Oh, it's not too bad. You know, we hit the golf course. Wasn't too terrible, but this weekend's gonna be what's busy for me. Sunday, going out to one of those bridal shows. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I've been actually. Yeah, it's like an expo, right?
Yeah,
it's massive. Yeah.
Well, there's one in Plano, which is like North Dallas, and I'm looking forward to it low key because I know there's gonna be like, hopefully, at least I'm praying that there's like cake and treats and beverages and and
I think there are.
Yeah, stuff. Dallas is still under COVID rules, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. So yeah, they're not like the rest of the state who lifted mask mandates and stuff, but so Dallas still has a mask mandate, so I could even have to wear one while we're walking down the street and stuff like that. It's so stupid. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for me seeing how like I won't enter a place with a mask. So if you want me to wear one, you're gonna have to provide one for me. Dude, I hate carrying them. I hate them. When I walk out of the store, I throw them away. There's litter everywhere. It's gonna be the most littered thing in the world, I promise you. Like next to cigarettes. Anyways,
that's interesting. Yeah.
But back to it. So yeah, we're going over to Plano for that. It'll be our first one that we do, but we got a couple that are coming up, and I'm actually really excited for it.
They're neat. Yeah. I remember doing them. I think ours was in a convention center. And of course, way before COVID, but it was fun just to see everything, but it's also kind of like overwhelming, I guess. Here's all we got to do. Here's some prices. So I'd recommend don't. You're different than me, but that's all I just stress about the future. So anyway, just it's gonna happen regardless. Just enjoy it. Don't even think about the costs and stuff.
Yeah, that's an issue. I mean, you roll with the punches, right?
Yeah, it's part of it. You're gonna have the wedding regardless and spend the money regardless. Just don't worry about it.
I will say this. I will say this to all those people who upcharge because of weddings. It's a ripoff. Weddings are such a ripoff.
You mean like paper invitations?
Like I'm talking like the money that's behind it, like venues being $3,000 plus $5,000 plus dollars just for a wedding venue when you can rent the Expo Center, which is a pretty nice center over, in downtown Fort Worth and stuff like that. You can rent an area out over there for 10 times less that. You know what I'm saying? Like take away so much from that. It's ridiculous. And like the dresses, the flowers, just like the background money, the invitations. It's so overcharged, man.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with you there. I don't think anybody would disagree. It's insane. Yeah, that'll be fun, man.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty lucrative business.
Yeah, what are we doing wrong, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably because I couldn't care less about planning someone else's wedding, but we'll see. Jury's still out.
Yeah. So one of the issues we've actually been having is catering, dude. Oh my gosh, it's expensive for one feeding a lot of people, but two, just like I gotta make 150 plus people happy. Am I doing barbecue? Am I doing Italian food? Are we doing pastas? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? Like, I mean, everybody loves barbecue, but is that what you go with? And dude, catering's probably been like the toughest decision to make on like the basic parts of it, I would say, just because we're so picky. And it's really the only reason is because
it's expensive. So like you want to make the right call, and it's so much money. Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. That's funny about the wedding. My wife mentioned at dinner tonight, what was it? How we provided like different foods for like different diets of people, like a vegetarian bar or whatever, salad bar, I guess.
Dang.
Well, it's a salad bar, I guess.
Yeah.
We didn't go above and beyond, but we've been to friends and families that are vegan and vegetarian, and nope, you know what I mean? Like, It's only vegan food, and I was like, I never thought of that, right? Like they don't accommodate for us, but expect us to. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut. we don't have to put that in there. That's probably, I don't know. But
Fuck them. It's vegans. The vegan teacher got kicked off TikTok, so I think we're all right.
all right, cool. Now I can pick back up to where it hopefully won't be too awkward. I
Yeah.
can just look right at the camera and keep going.
Yeah, act
Um,
natural.
okay. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to kick it back to you? Do you still want to talk about the wedding thing or no?
No, I mean, I'll talk about dinner tonight. You said
Okay.
was there anything else about dinner tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just kick into it.
All right, cool. So yeah, at dinner tonight, I had, oh my gosh, have you ever had a Brazilian steakhouse? You ever been to one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So my wife and I haven't been out to eat, but like a few times this past year.
Mhm.
You know, whether or not you agree with the lockdowns, etc. Anywho, that's mainly why. Just kind of been depressed and mopey, I guess, too. But anyway, my wife we had a friend living with us who got COVID. So she has been locked. I mean, literally hasn't stepped foot out of this house in like a month. So we went out tonight to kind of just, let it go. So let her hair down, right? So we went all out. We did not hold any punches.
As one should.
Yes. I have went out to eat like, I don't know, count on one hand last year. I am going to a Brazilian steakhouse and I did not eat today except for like, I think some bacon in the morning.
It's the ones where they like bring you food and they like slice it onto the table for you. Red card, green card, bring me more food kind of things.
Yeah, it's just like that. Red card, green card is Rio Digio, I guess the chain. The place we ate is another chain, but it's more West Coast, I found out. On the other end of the street of the other place in Denver. What is it? I can't pronounce. Fogo de Chao.
Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
Fogo de Chao.
There's no cards.
Fogo de Chao.
I don't know if that was just because of COVID. Maybe they have them normally. I have no idea. But yeah, nonstop. I ate. Oh my God, I ate so much. And yeah, it's good. It's fun. We haven't been out in a while. It's great food. It's cool to see Denver downtown was popping. The Rockies had a game down there, and if you've never been, yeah, it's just nestled right in the middle of smack dab down. It's such a great venue, great atmosphere. So it's cool to see it kind of coming back to life. Yeah,
it's right there off the Bar District. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how Wrigley's kind of like that, but not as close to the Bar District.
I've never been. I'd love to go to Wrigley.
I've walked by Wrigley. I'm taking a picture in front of it. I've never been in.
Yeah, I'm sure it's expensive. The Rockies aren't prestigious or historical or good, so it's like it's different. It's probably tons cheaper to go to a Rockies game. So anybody's ever in Colorado, which I guess probably half the people here aren't originally from here, but myself included. But if you're ever in town, like a Rockies game is a very good, cheap, fun outing. You got mountains on one side, you got downtown on the other. But yeah, man, it was just a great fun night. I ate. I tried a new type of steak, which is the house special of Pho de Chow, if I said that correctly. I also cannot pronounce it, but it is, if you look on their menu, whatever they are known for, their house special. It is a certain type of sirloin, but it's not a sirloin. It's like cut from the sirloin. I had never heard of it, and it was incredible. Their filet mignon, which is usually my favorite steak, was average, believe it or not. Never had an average filet mignon. So
interesting.
Yeah, man, it was just fun. I don't know. It's just kind of cool to see, like, slowly getting back mentally. Like, all right, man. Like, I've had enough of this staying at home. Like, not that I haven't. I've felt that way for a long time, but now anyway, I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, other people are like, it's getting there. People are going back to at least, not going crazy, stir crazy at home. It's cool to see.
mean, I think people are kind of at the point like, whatever you say, I'm going to take a walk around downtown. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I need to get out.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I just didn't, I was kind of shocked. I hadn't been down. I used to live downtown. But yeah, we haven't been in, I don't know, months and months. Right.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, I wonder how parking's going to be. Like, if this was before COVID, I would have been like trying to get there half an hour early, try to find parking, even though I don't need to. Like, there's always parking garages. Tonight I was like, maybe there'll be a couple meter spots, maybe not everyone will be out. Everyone's, whatever. But no, everything was full. I guess glass half full and half empty, but parked in a parking garage and it was a mess. But yeah, it was very fun.
All out, bro. Don't you toss the valet a couple bucks? Come on.
They didn't have valet. You believe that? I know. Downtown Denver, they didn't have it at that nice steakhouse. Hmm.
Come on.
I
Come
know it
on.
was fancy, bro. Bougie, as my wife called it, whatever
Yeah.
that means. But yeah, it was good. Oh my God, I just haven't been so happy to eat so much food and meat, man. Like that is
Right.
my heaven. I told my wife, if we're ever just wealthy beyond reason, I will do that every day. I'll have the chef come to my house, and that's just all I'll eat.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah, health tips from Cody.
Right. Hey, you did the all meat diet, right?
I did do the carnivore diet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to share why not share my experience out there with it.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe on another episode soon.
Oh yeah.
Keep,
I think we talked
yeah,
about that. Yeah.
yeah, keep tabs. All right, Graham, video games first up today, because mostly I am looking for anything new to try. I'm very upset with my game collection right now. I don't know.
I'm with you. I can't seem to find something that like super grabs my attention, but I always keep finding myself back to like Tom Clancy games, but like the Division side of things, not like Rainbow Six Siege or anything, because I can't get with side to side with my gun. I don't know how they do that.
What game is that? What even is that?
That's Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can like peek corners and shit. Yeah. Too much movement for me.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We might try like GTA just to goof off and stuff like that online, but like a really passionate game that we play together, Apex is kind of wearing thin right now. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks, but
I think GTA could be a lot of fun. And I think that we could have a lot of fun with it, and it just be goofing off and a good way to just fuck around and relieve stress and just have a good time, do missions here and there, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just make our money, have a good time, and hang out. I don't know. I think that'll be just a fun way to ease out like of a shooter.
Drive around shooting and looting and speeding and breaking laws and venting. Yeah, man. I guess I'm excited for that. I just think it's disappointing, like during this whole COVID lockdown, like everybody's inside more. Like the games have been such a disappointment, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Like, because it affects the developers too, I guess, or whatever, right? Like they can't get together and create as well or whatever, you know. Well, it's just like, man, this would have been a really great year. Like in a optimistic view, it still would have sucked. But like if like kick-ass games came out the whole year, but anyway.
Well, I mean, they did come up with like two really good like mini game style with Fall Guys and with Among Us. So those were like two really fun games that lasted for, I don't know, they had like a 4 or 5 month, 6 month, really like everybody's involved, everybody's playing it. Now they got their casuals, but like, I mean, Among Us still has its viewers on YouTube. You can see it. So those were like good outcomes of it. But like, as far as like shooters go, I mean,
I know. Yeah. Call of Duty. And I don't even think Warzone's been, I don't think Warzone was released last year, was it?
Maybe beginning. No, I don't think so.
Time, dude. What is time? The last year just doesn't mean anything to me. But
speaking of Warzone, though, are you kidding me? There's servers crashing in the middle of their part one of their new season, new map launch. They tank that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's related. So this is all speculative, but if what was happening to Apex is happening to them, that'd be funny. But B, it's so annoying. But how do you, like you were saying, like the opportunity miss, right? Like Nick Merckx had 400,000 viewers.
I think it was like 370,000, 420,000, something like that. I couldn't remember. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and they're paying him, right? Like they're not even getting a return on investment at that moment. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How does that happen? And again, anybody who actually knows it happened, how to hack, okay, fine. I'm ignorant. I don't know how it happens, but it's just insane. Like what a big blunder. Makes Apex not look so bad, although I'll always be pessimistic because Apex has been dealing with it for like 4 months. So anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we'll find a new game or our existing games will be fun, and then GTA will just kind of help break up the monotony. But
maybe get our eyes open to different kinds of games that we may not be looking at it directly right now.
Like you playing actual good role player games, etc. We'll see. That's a work in progress. That's my goal. That's my goal for you.
When pigs fly, probably.
Such a shame. Shame.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you.
All right, so I fell into like the deep side of YouTube that like as a 27-year-old man, you don't expect yourself to find that side of YouTube, right? So I'm a fan of Mr. Beast. I've been a fan of Mr. Beast for a really, really long time. I love everything he does for, just people, random people, people who need it, all that jazz. He give away cars, houses, money, whatever it is. I love him to death. I've always said he's like the Gen Z Ellen. Like this is Gen Z. That's Gen Z's Ellen.
Yeah, I like that.
Right. And so I love him. And so I watched this one where he had this kid, Sapnap, I think, where he was like, they were playing like the largest game of tag inside this abandoned hospital or whatever. And then I was like, who's this kid? He seems like he's acting like he like belongs in front of the camera, like he's a YouTuber, but I've never heard of him and I watch YouTube videos all the time. So I'm like, all right, let's go to this kid's channel. Well, he's a Minecraft YouTuber. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
So I got into the depths of Minecraft YouTubers. All right.
Oh Lord.
So
All right.
I'm a grown man. I look at things now on how much money do these guys make? Because I don't make that kind of money. So I want to know how much money these probably 16. No way they're older than 18 years old.
Right.
Okay. All right. So it looks like, from my perspective, and I know nothing, so the Minecraft community, do not come after me. The most Minecraft I watched was PewDiePie's walkthrough. One of my favorite things ever. Sven, all the time. Okay. So Dream seems like he's like the ringleader of these guys, right? Dream has like 20 million subscribers.
Oh.
And he's averaging 50 to 80 million views per video. And he's dropping them monthly, multiples monthly.
Oh, I was about to say, hopefully, if I'm getting that many, I'd do them every week.
We're talking millions of dollars off of ad revenues alone, not even talking about everything else that comes along with these YouTube videos and the money that comes behind it. Yeah. All right, the Sapnap kid. He looks like he's up in the mix. Not sure where he really falls, but he's got 3.28 million subscribers. All right. And he gets over like 5 million views per video he drops. Then there's this other kid, George Not Found. I don't know. I don't know these kids. He's got 7 million subscribers and gets like 10 to 20 million views per video. I mean, these kids are making bukus of money posting Minecraft videos, chasing each other around the map and trying to kill each other. And this Dream kid is like unstoppable. I fell into it. I've been watching videos for hours. And it's actually, I see the grab. I got sucked in. Is this something I could watch for hours and hours every single day? No way. But I got it. It grabbed my attention. They're interesting. They're fun to keep up with. They're exciting and intense, and they do a really good job. I'm assuming they have professional editors and stuff like that, but dude, the money that is, Minecraft's one of the older games, you know what I'm saying? And it's got,
I know that, yeah,
better hype. The game's better put together than modern day games. And it's, the pixels, okay, you give it, but that's part of it being Minecraft. But the game in general is better put together than a lot of the games. That's my rant on these Minecraft YouTubers. Well,
I don't have much input because I have never played Minecraft, so I would never watch someone play Minecraft. However, just YouTube in general, how it has opened up like these massive revenue streams for mostly like, well, I guess everyone, like Mr. Beast, like you said, love him. But like, can you imagine how much money he makes? And it's thanks to YouTube, right? Like literally, if YouTube was never created, I guess you could, speculative say like there'd be another company out there that does the same, but it's just crazy to think about the avenues technology provides. And then like that kid, all these kids who have the cute videos and their parents get it, but then they're basically set for life. Some of them, and they're 4 years old and they made a cute video and now they're set for life. Like, can you imagine? College football got it going today, at least in my world. My University of Tennessee Vols, go Vols. They had their orange and white spring game today. I got to watch most of it. Truth be told, I did a little cord cutting with my cable, so then I had to do a free trial of YouTube TV. Shout out YouTube TV to watch it. But anyway, I was pleasantly surprised with some of the play. Did you get to watch your Aggies today, Graham?
I didn't get to really watch them. Unfortunately, I played in a golf tournament today for a charity called
Worth it.
Meals on Wheels. Yep, they feed like 200 people a day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, great.
How'd you play? Side note.
We shot a 65 actually, but we didn't do great
Wow.
in the tournament because the winning team shot a 52. The
52.
Yep, the second place team shot a 54, and the third place team shot a 57.
Is it a par 3 course? What do you mean?
71
What?
par 70 par 71. It is a 4-man scramble.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. That should clarify that. Yeah.
Sorry. I should have assumed, especially with tournaments, but that's cool.
Yeah.
right,
So,
so-
I did miss out.
Have you gotten to watch any since? Like,
I did get to peek at it a couple videos. That we look good.
Yeah.
I would say that this sophomore, I guess he's not a sophomore. I guess he's redshirt sophomore. His name is, I have it here 1 second. Calzada, and he went 19 for 40 with 253 yards, a TD, and an interception. But the clips I watched of him, he was throwing the ball straight, hard. I mean, it looked like it was going, pretty clean passes. Receivers were handling them well when they, and then pretty much yards after catch were guaranteed almost every time. So looks pretty good. Threw the ball open. I liked watching him play. Hayes King, 16 for 31, 211 yards, 1 TD and 1 interception. He looked really good too. It looks like, I think Calzada got more of the snaps just being the spring game. You're not going to risk Hayes King. But they both played, pretty similar. So I think that there's going to be a pretty good battle, actually, more than I thought there would be with this redshirt freshman or redshirt sophomore we got. I did see, though, this Calzada kid threw an amazing deep ball that got dropped. I was pissed.
he's cut. Whoever
Yeah,
the
right.
receiver was. No, I'm kidding. Well, I'd say like whoever. I don't know. I wouldn't be too worried. I think Jimbo's a really good coach, so he'll make the right call.
Yeah, I think we'll
in
be
my
all right.
in my shoes, we have like an unproven coach from the American Athletic Conference, and nobody's really excited about it. He's like an offensive dude who played quarterback, but he's never coached at a big school. Certainly not. I mean, not even Power 5, and then he jumps from mid-major to SEC, like in a not Vanderbilt SEC. Yes, I meant that. So I don't know. So I guess I watched today more so with intrigue of like, what does this offense even look like? Is it completely just like spread and we're going to have like teeny tiny linemen and just die, every single week? Thankfully, I guess our recruiting have been bigger SEC type linemen the last few years. So it's not like he could just come in and transform that anyway, even if that is his plan, but it doesn't look like it. But yeah, pretty good play. I'd say our shining moments, Harrison Bailey, our quarterback, he was a true freshman last year, but with the COVID rules, he actually didn't have to take eligibility. So I'm not sure if they're calling that a red shirt. Obviously, I don't know the rules on that, or if he's just a complete freshman again, but he has playing experience. He is like a blue chip recruit out of Georgia, followed Trevor Lawrence's footsteps, was Mr. Georgia, state champion. He's just prototypical, probably NFL talent. I mean, I'm not going to say first round just because Tennessee's so bad right now, but he's got the talent. He made some NFL throws. And what I mean by that is like deep out routes, especially to the other side of the field. Like in college, you don't see a lot of quarterbacks throw that because they just don't have the arm strength and the accuracy. Because if you miss it all, it's underthrown and intercepted and probably returned for a touchdown every time. So it was encouraging to see. He showed out, and which is what I wanted. He's the leader in the clubhouse because he's got the most experience. The other guys we got a freshman from Texas, actually, Hooker. I don't remember the town. Hendon, Texas. I don't know if that's a town, but
there's too many.
I don't know. I might have gotten it backwards, and his name's is Hendon, and he's from Hooker, Texas. I have no idea. Apologies. But he came in late, very, very late in the game. They were doing running clock second half, and he came in last drive and threw like a bomb 50-yard touchdown, which was nice. But I don't know. They're all dual threats except for Bailey, because Bailey's the lone guy, I guess, left over from the previous staff. But I prefer his style just because I know he can make every single throw and he's got enough mobility. So I don't know, but it was pretty promising. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Our defense is bad, so how much of that was just our defense was bad? But yeah, I guess it's optimistic as you can be being a Volunteers fan today.
Yeah, A&M's defense still looked pretty good. That the Dallas Morning News, they're kind of who I went to for my my report, to see what happened today. And they were talking about how the defense is still remaining disruptive. They look like ball hawks. Like, I mean, I think our defense is going to pretty much hold strong to where it was last year, when I didn't think so, seeing how we lost so many great players. So I don't know, man. We look pretty good. Anais Smith had a great day too. Again, I mean, he always has a great game. I think he had like 115 yards with a 57-yard bomb. Like,
It's
good
awesome,
day to
man.
be an Aggie.
Yeah, good for you guys. I'll just have to say we'll see. TBD. We'll give predictions closer to the season, which I always love, but I don't know, man. I'm glad I don't have to make them now because I have no idea.
Oh yeah, but we'll be making bets, and we'll be having some fun with our seasons. So I'm excited for SEC football, man. I've been missing it. It's what 2021 needs. I can't wait to go to the game. That's gonna be a good time.
I can't wait. I'm gonna try to go to a game this fall, but again, with the year off, it's probably gonna be an insane ticket. But orange and white games are free. Probably most spring games are. I don't keep up with that, but
Yeah.
I think 40 something thousand fans went today in the
Oh
rain
wow.
to watch a team that just won 3 games and fired their athletic director and coach, and we've perpetually been average for the last decade. It's kind of crazy. It's like I'll save this spill for closer to the season, but it's like the fans just will not quit supporting them. So it's like, why change? They don't have to spend the money. But
I mean, I get it. A&M's the same way, dude. Their fans are diehard. Rain, sleet, or snow, they'll be there
to a fault. Yeah.
But you just need to get you a Johnny Manziel. That way, y'all can get like a new 180 whatever $1 million stadium. I don't know how much they spent on it, but
our Neyland Stadium is a gem. It's fine. Without that upgrade, we're still the second biggest, so we'll take it.
I think we're at
you guys are the biggest now.
108,000. I think we're like top 5 too in the biggest stadiums in the country.
You guys might be number 1 with that new addition.
No,
if I'm not wrong.
Michigan's still bigger than us, unfortunately.
Michigan, then that means Penn State is too. Then.
Yeah.
Then it's you guys. Then Tennessee. Yeah. Yep.
102,
455. Got it memorized. But.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's a massive stadium. I mean, think about it. We hold our student section alone 60,000. Hey, you know what? You know what I found out? Now this is speculation, so I don't know, that A&M only sells 3,000 tickets to the opposing team.
I guess it's their right, but I don't understand why schools don't sell as minimum as possible. Why would you want crowd noise from the other guys? Unless you have tickets to sell, right? Like, that's the only time. Yeah.
I mean, A&M is loud.
Yeah, it's a great environment. Yeah.
It is. I can't wait to experience it. Taking my fiance this year for my birthday. We're gonna go down.
Is she a sports fan at all?
Not really, but I got to get her into the mojo. She needs to understand.
She needs to at least deal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this past weekend we had Aggie muster, and what that is we remember all the Aggies that have fallen for this year. And so basically what it is we get together. The rules of 2 or more Aggies in a 100-mile radius must gather, and to remember those who passed away. So the way we honor them is we do a roll call, where since we are a former military school, they'll do a roll call. So they'll walk up and announce the people who have passed away. Well, those families or those friends or those Aggies, whoever it is, if there's no one there to be there for them, somebody will say here for them. They'll say, we're representing them, and they're saying, you're not forgotten. We're never going to forget your name, and they do this. And so pretty cool little tradition that A&M does to remember those who've passed away or who died. And so pretty interesting story. And she got to experience it this past weekend with my family, and it was a cool experience. And she was like, y'all are definitely a cult, but it's nice to see, and cool to see people from far and wide. I mean, there's like 60 people there. and we're from a small town, so it's pretty cool. Had a good time.
Yeah. A&M's traditions, etc., are very unique. I won't. Thanks to Graham, I've learned more about it. But I went to College Station for the Tennessee game in 2016, and
Funny story, we didn't know each other, but we were both at that game.
right, yeah. It's probably good we didn't meet, because Tennessee just completely shit. Anyway, so like on the outside looking in, you're like, why do they have those weird yells and cheers and standing and stuff? We won't go into the history of A&M, but I guess you could
We
say
will
like,
when the season comes around. We will.
yeah, he can do that for you. But I guess because it used to be a military school, they have like these traditions and stuff they honor. So not quite as weird once you learn that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun story that we'll end on is the Seattle Seahawks. They use the 12th man symbol and they call their crowd the 12th man. Well, they actually have to pay royalties to Texas A&M
Really?
to use it. Yeah.
It can't be worth it. Why do they do that? That's so stupid. Crazy.
But no.
Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Hey guys, thanks again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right down below. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. We're there. Hope you like it. See you next time.